Our student speaker, Kayla Ann Leonard. Kayla Leonard is a Dean's Honored graduate in physics who is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Physics along with a Bachelor of Science in Astronomy through the Dean Scholars Honors Program. Kayla is engaged in numerous research opportunities during her time at UT, including working in the physics department, spending a semester abroad at the University College London, a summer RU program at Northwestern, and completing her senior thesis on liquid argon particle detectors. As part of the UT Student Association Texas 4000 for Cancer, Kayla took a 4,500-mile bike ride from Austin to Anchorage, Alaska to raise money for cancer research. Kayla has held the Georgia Felton and Carrie Leggett Jr. Dean's Endowed Scholarship and received an honorable mention for the Barry Goldwater Award. Next year, she will begin a PhD program in particle physics at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Please join me in welcoming to the podium Kayla Leonard.
Good afternoon. I'd like to begin by taking a moment for all of us to thank our family members and loved ones for their care and support. These people are our biggest advocates, and we would not be here today without their help in pushing us to the finish line. We would all like to extend our sincerest thanks and appreciation to all those loved ones here today. When I tell people that I'm studying physics, the most common response is, "Wow, I hated physics." What am I supposed to say to that? Well, I love physics, so I guess that's a conversation ender. I'm sure that you've all gotten similar comments from peers saying, "I was so bad at math in high school," or "I'm so glad to be done with science classes." But I think that those people were taught that science is a collection of numbers and facts. We all know that science is really about using logic to answer questions and solve problems in the world. During our time at UT, a lot has been expected of us as students. We have earned a well-rounded education from one of the best public universities in the country. Small communities like FIG and FRI have allowed us to make this large university feel a little bit more like family. The focus on academics and research has taught us to have a good work ethic and to be self-motivated. These enduring reputations will make us proud to be Longhorns for years to come. But we know that we didn't make it to graduation today by chance. We've all put in our time and worked our way up the totem pole. People in college like to complain about 8 a.m.s, but let me tell you about my 11 p.m. My first semester freshman year, the only time slot for E&M lab that still had seats open was from 8 to 11 p.m. My first thought was, is that even legal? Can they make me stay at school until 11 p.m.? Apparently, the answer is yes. But little did I know that that was not the latest I would ever have to stay on campus. Just when I thought I got through all of college without pulling a single all-nighter, in my very last week of school, I underestimated my last lab report. I texted my mom about something at 5 a.m. and she told me to go back to bed. I said, "What do you mean back to bed? I didn't even go to bed." It's just so easy to get her in a twist when she's 1,000 miles away. Sorry, Mom, I love you. We all know that these are rites of passages for earning a degree in STEM, whether it's working late on a programming assignment, or a lab report, or a problem set. I'm sure after these past few years at UT, you feel like you've learned a lot of information about your field and that you've paid your dues as a student. But I think it's important for us all to stop and examine the skills that we've gained that we may not have even noticed. Our ability to ask the right questions and to seek answers. It doesn't matter if you're physics, astronomy, computer science, math, or chemistry. Everything we do is methodical and uses logical steps to get from where we are to an answer. I want to be a college professor one day, and I'm sure I, like every other professor, will have dreams of inspiring the next generation of students. What is slightly less glamorous, but I think more important, is for giving people an appreciation for the skills they are learning. Regardless of the major listed on your diploma, as of today, we all have degrees in logical reasoning and critical thinking. The use of these skills extends far beyond science. If no one knows the to a question, we don't say, oh well. We as scientists go find the answer. In this new digital age of fast-traveling internet stories, when someone posts a headline that seems questionable, we are trained to approach it with a healthy skepticism and not accept it blindly as fact. Seek evidence that supports or denies it, because it is our role as scientists to bring logic to debates. If something seems unfair, and the reason is because that's the way it has always been done, look for an alternative. Find a solution that benefits more people. As your peer, I feel that I'm in no place to tell you wise words like, life is better when you're true to yourself, or don't be afraid to fail because it helps you grow. But the message I can share, and I think we should all remember, is that we can use the skills we've learned here at UT in the College of Natural Sciences far beyond any classroom, laboratory, or company. As we graduate and become full-fledged members of society, remember to seek the truth and to think critically about things. Bring your inner scientist to those around you. This is what will allow us to change the world. Thank you, and hook 'em.
Thank you very much, Kayla. Now is the time where we will have the presentation